I know you're gonna dig this.
Chad, baby. Hope you guys are doing well. It's that time again. Markets are getting ready to open up. But one thing I want to say, Chad, is I love looking at these polls. Because whenever we look at it, somehow you guys are all the most disciplined traders on planet Earth.
Patient snipers
I
all
love
around.
the guys who actually say, no, they are trigger happy there. Because they being real, yeah. They're not thinking what's the right answer. But we love you all. But Crow, how you feeling ahead of the session, brother?
Nah, I'm good. Keegs got a few sales for us, so
Our biggest day. I think we doubled what you did yesterday.
can't
So-
hear you. I can't hear you, Keegs. What?
So
Check
tomorrow you
Hello?
got to triple it, bro.
Hello.
Tomorrow Crow is tripling it, Chad. So we're gonna see him in full sales mode tomorrow.
Hey.
But end of the day, you know what, you guys are the ones making the decision to, instead of look for entertainment, look at investing in yourselves and leveling up your life. So hats off to you guys that make that change and that jump. But Chad, it is that time again. It is that where we're gonna look here at some candles, some thick ones, some small ones, some girthy ones. And decide if they're going up or down, and hopefully decide if our bank accounts go up or down. But at the end of the day, we do this for entertainment purposes, so please do not copy what we do. It's not financial advice. And anything we do, even if you sit there and go, Keegan, but I saw last month you didn't miss. Past cannot be used as what you're going to see for the future. So even if I had a 100% win rate last month, don't look into that. You need to think a little bit for yourself. And again, I hope that is the disclaimer done. If and before any of you ask me about taxes today, please also check with Tax Consulting SA. They are the best in the business. They will sort you out and get an accountant that will do it for you. I think that is all the admin and the basic stuff out of the way. Tax Consulting, you guys, as long as that pays in by the end of today, we're good for that little bit of advertisement there for you guys.
I was actually just letting them know we said that. I think we can organize something.
Nah, Chad, jokes aside, we're ready to open up. The rest wasn't jokes. Don't listen to that part. But We're ready to open up these markets. Now, if you are new, do us that little favor of dropping a like. That's all we ask for here on this part of the channel. Everything else you're going to see here today is for free. And all we ask from you for your little bit of planting your seed is a little bit of hitting that like button, subscribe if you haven't yet. And you know what, if you enjoyed what you like, send it to a friend, tell them about it, tell them about that family friend of yours, that best mate, that person or auntie, uncle you haven't heard from. You know what, even this is God's way of talking to you and saying, hey, I want you to do good. Don't hate on people. So even if it's that ex of yours, you can send them the channel and be like, you know what, I don't want you at my table, but I want you to still eat. So come check out the 2Gs.
Hey.
But Chad, before we get into that now, we're going to open up the streams as we always do. And we're going to open up with a prayer. So this is the one time we're going to come forward and ask you guys to bring down the volume. Mute is going to get quiet. And we are going to bow our heads as we get ready to pray. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for bringing us all back here today safely again. Thank you for this awesome community. Thank you for a community that is only growing from strength to strength, not only by us, but in your name. We always find that wherever you're at the root and in the core of, it will always blossom and grow. Lord, we want to thank you for giving us every single day to do life, to do it the way we want to do. Today, to figure it out, to take it by chance, to take it by making mistakes. As we know, you have given us that chance of being able to do this because you know we are sinful in nature, but yet you have forgiven us in your mercy and your grace. We always want to lead the light and be the light in your name and your honor. We want you to have that Holy Spirit shine through us. Let it talk through us, let it guide us, and let us lead it to grow your family and grow your name. Lord, we just want to pray that again today as we come to the end of it and we slowly approach the end of an amazing week. Not only in the difficult times that we come to you, but in the righteous ones, in the ones where we are honoring you for all the blessings you have given us, the ones we don't deserve, the ones we do deserve. But Lord, again, once and finally, as your amazing community, we just want to pray that you be here with us, with that overprotecting hand, that you guide us and lead us in the righteous way. And we pray this in your heavenly name. Amen.
Amen. Amen.
Chad, and this is where his people can say amen, because we know where there's more than two, he is here and present with us. But Chad, there we go, beautiful stuff. Let's get right into it. We're going to start off with a little bit of a fundamental chat just to show you guys. The first question I think we've been getting the whole time is there NFP tomorrow? At this point, we are not sure. Chris's shows there is, mine shows there isn't. We obviously are still in shutdown, so at this point it's been delayed. We obviously got the last. We got CPR. We didn't get NFP, or did we get NFP? And we didn't get CPR.
No, we got all of it.
No. There was one we missed. We didn't. Chad, was it CPR or NFP? But we didn't get one of them.
I don't even know because
I actually think it was CPR we got, but we didn't get the NFP.
Because it's putting these influencers out of business.
So
for that 200 rand NFP signal.
CPR we got. There we go. Yeah. So NFP we actually haven't. So I think we 2 NFPs back now. 3 NFPs back.
This Friday, if we don't get it, it's
so 3 NFPs
3
behind.
NFPs.
So whenever we do get that, I think it will be big. Especially the fact if it is 1 and then they just delayed the answers of the other 2, but it will be very, very big. I think that NFP.
You know what they say? Don't be a NFP, be lekker. All right.
But Chad, that's obviously with regards to tomorrow. Today, a little bit of clear sailing for us, so at least we can continue the way we've started off today, and that is on the profitable side of things. So let's go over to the charts and see what there is. So starting off with the dollar, we're going to have a look over here. Let's get this out the way. Having an idea, remember I said to you guys the neutral, and the whole thing for us today was very, very simple. If we traded back up to have the gap closure, we were going to close it right after that previous daily low. If we continued to hold on the previous daily low, there was more than a chance we were going to have a big down day for the dollar. And now why was that? Very simple. The one thing where retail is going to tell you, there's a gap. We got to go close the gap. Yes, you're right. That gap will close. But it doesn't mean it has to close today. And as I said to you guys, if we held underneath Asia lows and we held underneath previous daily lows, there was a good chance that if we broke further down, If we don't go for the gap closure, we're going to see a big move to the downside, and that's exactly what we are seeing there. So dollar really is taking some shots, already back under the 99,500 key area, and we're at previous weekly high. So again, we're going to see what the dollar does here. I don't think it might make a massive comeback, but what we could see is either just a little bit of range over here now to the end of the day, or we are going to get something where this holds, or we even get the retest of that key area, and we do see another continuation to the downside. So just watch out for that. US 30, the one that's coming to life here a little bit, still with that neutral outlook. Same thing this morning. If you guys were here, we said to you, very, very simple one for you today. If we traded above weekly S1, you want to be looking for buys. If you trade underneath it, you want to be looking for sells. As we drop down to a lower time frame, remember I said to you guys, there is your grabber play. So what happened here? On the 5-minute break underneath, no retest and hold, break above. So you had two options. Your very, very first risky entry would have been, this keyboard is dead on me again, would have been your first entry over there. Again, you guys could have taken that. That would have been a bit choppy, but that would have been your position. Otherwise, break it underneath. I would rather look for something a bit stronger. There would have been a more preferred entry. Why? Because you've then allowed us to create a little bit of a structure break after creating this little resistance supports. There's your first structure break to the top side. This is where you enter the normal 30 pip that we use on a grabber, and you would have gone 1 to 2, which there is your trade. Otherwise, your target is Asia highs. And why would it be Asia highs? Very, very simple one. Purely because Asia highs was untested for the rest of the day. So there becomes your first test. And if you guys look at it over there, there would have almost been a 1 to 4. I would have rather just taken it down.
I know you're gonna dig this.
So there we go. 1 to 4 would have been a beautiful trade there for you. So grabber still showing you that also works. So again, very, very nice move there. But after that, I probably wouldn't be back around that and seeing what's happening here. If it continues to fall down under Asia lows and gets underneath that EQ, I definitely think those sells are back on. Then lastly, gold. What are we looking for here? I'm obviously still a little bit more bullish as we look today, but the big thing for us was we wanted to trade back to 4,000. 4,000 has now been ticked for us. As we hold over here, the next area for me is kind of 4,020. You can see where this area is sitting there. We came a little bit short of it over there, 4,019. But nonetheless, we can see it. Obviously, a lot of wick rejection off of this area in the past with some bodily closures, but definitely a nice, very important area of volume for gold. What I want to see now is, do we go for that retest of 4,000 after we finally broke back above it and see if we hold as support to continue bullish, or do we break and fail back down to the downside? So that's what we're going to monitor there. The big thing for us now is when we drop down to the lower time frames, you guys are going to see how market is slowing down a little bit. We had that nice drive this morning from Asia highs and previous daily highs. There was your move all the way to the top side. Nice 200 pip move. Now what you want to see over there is, again, if we fail very short term, if we fail daily R1, good chance we could go back down for Asia highs as a minimum, and then possibly if this thing really decides to tank, we could even go all the way back down to Asia lows. But for now, what I want to see is if we do get something like that, maybe a fake out, and if we get back above here and hold, good chance the fact if we really can't get bearish off of the daily R1, daily R1 will eventually start to hold for us, and the idea of daily R2 comes in, so we will be looking for buys. But Chad, that is everything from me. We're going to go over to Kribbo.
Alrighty. Chatadonia, hope you guys are well. Alright, dollar. Let's see what is happening here.
Just want to clarify there, guys. Keep in mind, if you are using ultra low, none of the bonuses do apply. So if you want bonuses, go ultra, go for normal standard or micro, but then you will get the bonuses. But that's one thing just to keep in mind.
Yeah, I can't keep up with these youngsters. 12:30 in the evening, still there shooting. He's on the left. What am I doing? Anyways. Chad, dollar index on the daily, currently failing to hold above that 200 EMA. Quite interesting. Remember this morning I mentioned that there's that daily key zone, pushed in a little bit deeper, then failed to go higher. Rejection there, currently at the average daily range. I want to say 2 zones to monitor for this sesh. It's going to be this zone. Alright, so we could see a little bit of ping pong in between these 2 levels. Or we're going to see something at the open break lower and the dollar is really going to get crushed. Alright. US 30, very, very interesting on the daily. Alright. One single daily candle, bullish, holding that breakout zone there. So 2 days in a row not being able to get through there. I do expect US 30 to push bullish all up into... Oh, why's my nose a little bit runny now? Into that zone. Alrighty. Yo, Giga. Alright, and Keegan said we go again tonight. But anyways, Chad. US 30 a little bit of a mess here for me. I want to see where's VWAP sitting. Oh, okay. Now I'm gonna have to blow my nose on a sneeze now. Wait, let's get a tissue.
Yeah, Chad, just on a side note quickly, also on a little bit of the admin side. I'm going to have to love and leave you guys a little bit early. I've got to obviously go fetch my missus from horse riding, and then after that get her home, and then I've got to get to men's group. So unfortunately I'm gonna have to love and leave you guys a little bit early today.
Alright. Yo, okay, so for me personally, this thing is looking relatively chopped. Okay, reason I say that, I think Halls really need to up their patent for this paper on the suite. Sometimes you get more paper than sweet. Alrighty. Okay, so for me currently, that's looking chalked. Okay. We've taken Asia lows. I would expect us to go and take Asia highs. I'm gonna say very simply put, this zone right here. Okay. This is the idea if we get it. Going for Asia. NASDAQ daily. Daily beautiful. Taking previous daily low. Holding the breakout area. And this morning, this was the idea shared. If we can hold above, we can continue higher. But now back at that zone. So for me now, we've taken Asia highs, Asia lows, untested. This is also looking relatively chalked. Oh, Nas, oh Nas, oh Nas. It was looking messy, Kigo.
It's messy, bro.
Do you still do the Nas analysis?
No.
Wow.
I told you, bro. You're the one who...
What? So wait. What analysis did you just do?
Dollar.
Yeah.
US study. Gold. You were the one. That's what I said yesterday.
I don't
you
know.
were like,
Okay.
I want to get rid of these pairs. And then you were like, do I chalk DAX? And everyone was like, yes, chalk it. Then you were like, okay, if I get this amount, we'll keep it. And you didn't get it.
Oh,
And
we
then
did. No, we did get 10.
No. You got like 2. And then you pushed. Nah, guys, come on. Like, just 10, guys. Like, just say yes. Like, just yes. And for 10, and we'll keep it.
Okay, Chad, Nas is also not looking healthier. Only idea that I really have on it, because I do like the buys more, I would say, if you can get something like this. The sells, I'm not really sure of. Okay. Gold, beautiful. This is what we waited for on the daily. First time taking a previous daily high and in a while. So I am bullish on the day with the idea that if we hold this previous daily high and Asia high, that is going to signal to me that this is a valid breakout. All right. Other scenario is this is that 4-hour zone, is that we do not test it now, actually first push up, retest that area, then go for the test. All right, interesting stuff here, and then from there getting the push up. But currently I still like it. If we can get out of this zone, create some type of structure here around the 200, I'm going to go for the longs. Otherwise, the shorts can be potentially on below here. All right, definitely then all of this to the upside was somewhat of a fake out. We are still in a range, but what I do like is if you look at from Wednesday, if I switch everything off here quickly, okay, from Wednesday you can clearly see that we have now proceeded to bottom out there, and you can see that the lows are getting higher and also the highs are getting higher. All right, so we are in a point where we're pushing up. We're not fully there yet at the top of the range, but there's definitely some bullish momentum at play here. So that is my idea. We're gonna see if we can get it, but I'm gonna need to see a test of that previous daily high, or at least close, or even coming back in this zone. Let's just check here. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful stuff. German 30 DAX. DAX I'm still relatively bullish on, with the idea that yesterday's daily candle taking a previous daily low, closing back inside of the range. So 2 zones to monitor for me for potential buy opportunities is this zone here, or once we get above this zone here, and then you can see that the zone there, Asia, is failing to hold as a support, not getting through. So yeah, Keeks, that is the rapid fire analysis.
There we go. Let's see what's gonna happen. 2 minutes till market open. Also trade NASDAQ never has a problem. Are you sure you're not trying to open a big lot? Guys, yeah, trying to over leverage.
Michael Burry has been wrong. I think it was 2 or 3 years ago, where he got absolutely wrecked. So he made a very good movie. He did short to 2008, but it's 2025. It's a different time. It's we're in a completely different era from 2008. I personally think AI is not in a bubble. I think AI is going to be either you think about AI augmentation, AI optimization. AI is going to be the backbone of almost everything. If you look at Amazon, I think Amazon fired, is it 14,000 workers that's being replaced by AI? So you don't just let 14,000 people go
Taking shots,
as one of the biggest companies in the world, and it's a bubble. So I think Michael Burry, I love the guy. I love the movie The Big Short. But like I said, I think it was 3 or 4 years ago when it was like, yo, we're going for a crash, and the market just ran from there. So
yeah, I think it is right. To be fair, they do need to limit AI. I think it's the right move. And to be fair, it's fair. Like the things they were giving it like limited on was like it can't give you obviously financial advice, it can't give you legal advice, and it cannot give you health advice.
Yeah, I think when it comes to that, you still need a lawyer to actually make use of the AI. And you can, for instance, say...
Sorry, my brother. Chad,
Right.
there's it. Markets open round 8. Ding, 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 ding. Fight.
Fight.
So you can actually have the lawyer say, listen, this was... AI was integrated in this report or this recommendation. It's the same as with structural engineers. We study how to calculate certain things on our own, and then when you get into the workplace, you use software that does all of those manual designs you would have done for you. You're still an engineer. You still need to know what is the foundation for your designs. It's the same with AI. You can make use of it. It's a tool.
Right, you see this?
See it, my brother.
You're gonna rip it.
I'm gonna rip off the 15.
Chris, Key said to me earlier today, you've purchased most of your IG followers. You know, the only thing that would be true about that is if you had to go over to it. You can purchase followers, but you can't purchase the views in that aspect. Because if you show, and that's why the guys who have their things won't ever show it, when you go into analytics, if you click on analytics, if there was paid, it will show you how much was organic and what was ad spent. So for me, I can show you my views and it says 0.0% from ads, meaning there was nothing paid.
Hey, Brian. No, I've got the ad spend, Brian. I've got the ad spend. I want easy. Chris, you promised a VF account for subscribing.
For subscribing?
Milana, I don't know.
You promised a VF account for Project G for the 3 people, or no, it was that first person who did yesterday.
Yeah, there were 3. We gave
The 3
one
who got
away.
extra month, and then there were the 2
Yeah,
who
2.
did it. It's a joke.
Oh, okay.
I was gonna say, didn't we do those yesterday?
Yeah, no, we making me nervous. Yeah, Milan. Melandry. Milana Manana.
VF ads is on point. I see it all the time.
Shay. Don't tell Ed that.
You can say what you want to, guys. That man won't see anything. I promise you, he's gonna be ghost for a while now.
Did Andre miss the trade again? Andre just came in. Andre.
You literally missed the break, yeah, bro.
Bro.
Consolidation, the break, the pause candle. There's your 150 pip trade, bro.
Did he not get it? I don't think he's got his notifications on in Project G though.
Andre.
That's 450 pips for the day, and Andre is coming late here. The guys aren't serious, eh?
Yeah.
Hey, Andruska, waarom is jy groot nou met hom?
Yo.
Andre is hier vir die vibes nou.
Bro, so technically that would have been entry now, but I don't like that.
Do we have data coming in? No.
And that's on the 4,000. Chad, I won't lie to you, that should be an entry there. I'm not telling you because I know some of you will take it. What entry it should have been.
They already took it.
No, but they don't know if it was a long one.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
So that should have been an entry, but it's aggressive. It is very aggressive. And you've got that 4,000 right there that you're closing on.
Is meer aggressief as my vrou. So ek al kwaad gemaak het.
So after all the trades you've taken, I'm not going for it. Watch this one run though, bro. How much you want to bet?
Okay, but this one, yeah.
I'm going to wait for that.
Yeah.
I'm going to take that because then that's the...
Yeah. That's what I'm... Alright.
I'll go for it.
Who said that?
Andre.
Hey, Andre. Andre mis uit op die steaks en kom eet die sosaties nou wat oorgebly het. Hy wat sommer so 'n bietjie vetterig is en of vir so 3 minute in die mikrogolf sit net om my olie aan die buitekant af te kry. Ja, I dig that, gigs. I'll get involved with that. I'm off on the Ripski. Chay, Brian. Stout.
Hey, Brian.
Brian, I want a full breakdown.
Brian didn't take that trade.
Wait, let me see.
He didn't take that trade.
No, he might. No, cock, Brian, he didn't take that. He's lying. No, he's messing with
What's
us.
the sell quarter pro? Nah, Bev, we're joking, brother. We didn't take the sell. We're not in a position now.
Brian, send me chart. My brother.
Brother, who cares? Who cares, brother? Who cares, brother? Who cares? Today, smash.
I have extra from all the profits this week. The month of November started in October.
Alright, chat, let me look. I asked him now to send a chart. Let's see what.
Everyone's selling. Let's buy. Hey. Making me think my way. No, bro. We said there what we are looking for though.
No, we're just taking the piss out of Andre. Brian, I'm honestly waiting for the 15. There is a potential 5 entry. So I'll catch it a little bit later than you. Nah, I think Andre did take it. Ach, not Andre, Brian. Previous daily high, Asia high test, bullish engulfing. Untested neck area there. So I believe him. I believe.
I don't know.
Nah, I believe him.
From what I'm seeing, he's obviously got that.
Contact support, bro, on email. They quick. Never had that problem. Wait, am I missing something here?
No, but also, guys, he's when he was talking about that, he's talking about vault markets. We can't help you with vault markets.
No, but what did I miss? What did he?
Something about he's trying to open a certain position and it won't let him open. That's what the guys are saying. Maybe he's opening too big of a position.
Yeah, you must just check. A lot of the brokers have maximum lots per click or volume per click. Some brokers, so if you want to open up 500 lots, then you need to do 5 100 lots. So click 5 times.
Yo. Nah, but I'm not going to be able to get it, bro.
You have to run it. Yeah, where?
Chad, unfortunately, I need to run. Otherwise, I'm going to be in the doghouse today.
Away gigs.
I'm going to have to love and leave you guys. I know Kriminacci, he's locked in, Chad. He's doing one-to-ones again. He's profitable.
I'm psyched.
He's on the right path here today. So I know he's not feeling retarded today. You can trust this man, guys. You guys can trust him. But Chad, I'm going to see you guys tomorrow. We're going to finish the week strong. But enjoy the rest of the session, Chad, and check you guys later.
All right.
And if I see you guys on Battlefield 6, now I'm going to wreck you.
Brian, same chart, my brother. Same chart. Don't try and rizz me up with this chart jargon. I see what you want to do a little purge ski. I see. Just nod your head twice if you're talking about some purging going on here. Purgerino. Kigalezi. I didn't want to send. Nah, he's saying the Wi-Fi. He's in a first world country and a Wi-Fi. Nah.
The thing goes and the boom.
Yeah, bro. Tonight we throw down.
Boom, 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 boom. You don't know.
Oh, it's a risky one, Brian, but it can work. This 15 needs to do some work for us here. Brian Cock, there wasn't a chart. Alrighty, Chad. 2 minutes. If this 15 pushes a little bit higher, I will be executing. Stops are going to be around about $10. Okay, just letting you guys know. About a $10 stop, but it does not look like we're going to get that. We could still get the fake out. Remember, the idea is if you break above a previous daily high, you hold above it, you will continue. But if you fail to hold above it, then that is relatively bearish. Alright, Chad. So we just need to be patient. A little EQ test. NASDAQ. If Tesla's down. Okay, it's not looking bad. It's not looking incredible, but it's 11 seconds. Can we get the closure? That is a no. That is a negative on the candle closure. Patience, ladies and gents. 4,000 is acting as a very, very strong resistance at this moment. I only need 19%. Okay, only 19%. Good luck, my brother. Let's see what are the... Oh, we're gonna have to go 10 for 10. Yeah, I think if we're not getting through this 4K, shorts are gonna come to life. Where is my key? There you are. Oh, is this a weekly flip as well? Damn. Thank you for pointing that out. Weekly flip is a little lower, $5 lower, but it is a big level. 4K, big round number. We broke through it cleanly, failed to hold on this first little test, and yeah. Now consolidating around it. But I've got a very nice idea here. If we get it. Yeah, we've got the Globex in Project G as well. I'm not a massive fan of it though. I like the 1-to-1s. If I look at the closure on the 1 hour, no. Technically, we are in a range on the 1 hour. Okay. And the reason I say that is if you look on the 1 hour, if you look at this internal structure, this is currently pushing bullish. But then if you just look to, let's say we just looked at this area, and we didn't look at anything else. We can confirm that was bearish order flow. Okay, and now we can confirm that this is in actual fact bullish order flow. Alright, so this could just purely be a pullback to continue. But ultimately, if I zoom out a little bit more, then I'm like, oh damn, we're technically not going anywhere. We're just in one massive big range. So up until we break out on the 4 hour, either above here with volume, and when I say volume, something like this, where it gives direction. If you look at what we previously had in this bull run, it's a lot of green candles, few red in between, a lot of green candles, a few in between. That's trending. What we're currently in is 100% range. There's technically no trend in here. Everything is very short term. So this bullish move we're seeing to the upside now could be completely reversed back down here again. So you gotta be open to both sides of the coin here. If you get too fixated on one idea, you could get yourself into trouble. So, yeah, just patience there. If the trade comes, it comes. If it doesn't come, $90 discount. Carlu, I can give you a 90% discount right now. Then we just reverse the profit split to a 1090. 10% of the profits go to you, and 90% we don't pay. No, I took a second one, Jason. There was 2 left in the pack. This is the second one. I feel like this is that dad thing where you come in the room and it's like, son, teacher phoned me today. Want to talk about it? Okay. I hear you. I hear you. How do you feel about that? You obviously haven't been reading your Bible, eh? Saw you on Sunday there on your little iPad. I don't care if you're 4 years old. You should be reading the Bible. Oh, you don't read at 4 years old. That's the issue. You trade any price patterns? Yes. I love the head and shoulders. I love the flag. The pennant. Symmetrical triangles. As well as the harmonic bat pattern. The bearish bat, the bullish bat. I love all patterns. Yeah, we can't do anything yet, Chad. Gotta wait till 4K. I'm definitely gonna look for potential shorts below here. Dollar, I think, is also, yeah, it's going to be very, very interesting what gold is going to do at that previous daily high, because that is also where DXY is going to intersect with this key daily level we spoke about. So both of them are coming close to a little bit of an inflection point. This is that daily around the 200 EMA level, or just below it, but it's that retest level. If you really think about a head and shoulders pattern, there's nothing that says that it can't work. If you really think about market structure, higher high, higher low, higher high, then pushing down, then you would expect, if the market is still bullish, that it will take out that high and continue higher. But what does it do? Actually only goes halfway, and it basically breaks out of that little range. So if you look left, there's going to be some type of resistance there. If you look at the bottom, there's going to be some type of support, and effectively there's going to be some type of support down here somewhere. So you're technically just still trading a range. Exactly like this. There was your move up, there was your support, you broke out, you literally just came to fill the range. So you can visually now say that is a head and shoulders pattern, but all it technically is, that's a failed breakout out of the range, close back inside of the range. Same thing here. If we fail to hold here, where was the breakout area next? The breakout was there, price coming down. So a lot of these patterns just come back to simple range trading and simple support and resistance. I think for somebody that is new to trading, the term head and shoulders is maybe easier to see. And the same, even if you think about a flag, a bull flag, it's just purely, this is secondary market structure. So we're printing low lows and low highs, and then you get to a point where the order flow shifts. So again, so even with the flag, again, it's a case of support being a resistance and then breaking through, and then it's holding that level that was previously resistance as support, and it will now trade into these various areas of resistance and potentially break through. So again, it's the same thing. We're trading ranges, but I think visually it just feels better doing something like this. So you can see, because with the flag, why not trade this down and wait for the market to shift? I'm not selling gold while the sun is on. It is getting close. Yeah, Jakes, these movements on indices is relatively if you were trading Ed's repackaged orb strategy, I think I don't know if you take the bodies or the wicks, but either way, there was your trade there. The 15-minute orb. I took the orb. There you go. The orb was taken. Okay, gold is starting to... Okay, here we go. Okay, just hold. Stops are gonna have to be... That's if we close below. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with the 10. Unless we wait for a pullback. Oh. Yeah, let's see where it closes, Chad. I would love if you can leave a wick for us. Create a little top wick. Tap into that zone. Personally, I'm gonna... If we close down here, I'm gonna wait for it to pull back. But if we close somewhere close by here, I'm gonna take it off the rip. Otherwise, depending on where the 15 is gonna close, I'm gonna take it on the 15 as well. So let's see, 2 minutes. Can't take it. They were already testing that 4-hour zone. Oh, let's see. Let's see. Yeah, no, that's choked. The only way we can really take it now is if we really get a very deep pullback with quite a big bottom wick. Then we can go for it. Otherwise, no bueno. Let me just check here. The repackages on a golden spoon. Chad, yeah, I can't take this. As much as there's volume here and we've broken below that area, Yeah, I can't take this. If we maybe get a nice little pullback in there, or the aggressive entry would be like some type of sell stop below here, and you can have your stops just above this 5-minute top wick if you really want to get involved here. Let's see, maybe we can do that 6. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that 6. Let's see, still have 9 minutes for the 15 to close. Okay, now we're getting a nice pullback. Minutes up. Waiting for a buy. Buys very unlikely while we're trading back below the previous daily high. Buys are very, very unlikely. The only way I can even consider buys now is back above 4K. I wonder if the horror is not Jax's like troll account, like having a second account where you yeah, Carl, that's if we can get that. Or just a rejection of this 4-hour level. Some type of consolidation, break lower. This is literally where we peaked yesterday morning as well, and then yesterday afternoon. You can literally see that was yesterday's point of control. So if I pull that through, that is where the majority of the volume traded yesterday. So if we hold below this, create some type of mini structure, then I do think there's quite some good range to the downside. So I don't know if you can check that POV from here. POC. So this was the value area for yesterday. And then also the 15 closes in the next 5 minutes. So if we can get a 15 close below there, No, here's the thing though. You can just press sell, but if you look at it here, after this move, we had some type of pullback after a new low. So now we push down again. So we're gonna again have some type of pullback. So I'll rather miss it than because look, if the 15 closes, let me just check on this side. Yeah. So if the 15 closes below 3987.46, it's going to leave a bottom wick for us. Okay. It's going to leave a nice bottom wick for us. It's going to create maybe a tiny little top wick like this. And then I'm selling it off the 15. Then basically this bottom wick you're seeing was the pullback on the 5. So I am going to execute, but I don't just want to execute for the sake of executing it. Just caught 70 pips. I'm out. Beautiful. G-Man. Chad, can you guys just put your hands together for G-Man? Yaruk said could. No, that wasn't actually the one I wanted to. There we go. G-Man. Beautiful, my brother. 70 is 70. Brian, G-Man is an absolute weapon here. 70 is 70. These boys don't play around. Ripping a young 70 is 70. Yeah, Chad, the 15 is setting up very nice for us. It's just the case of how deep is the pullback. I don't necessarily want to go 10 stop. Okay, this is nice. We can pull back there somewhere. And now I've got to pee, but first let's execute. How deep is that wick? 7. Yo, 10 is rough. Can't go 5 really. 5 is also too tight. Okay. That is where Mute lost the plot. Okay, Chad. Gonna have to go with a 10. Alright. Okay, that is me. Okay, in the shorts. Gonna go for young 10. Just wanna set. Okay, I got filled at 39.83.50. 39.83.50 there. Okay, in the shorts, going with a $10 stop, going with a $10 TP. Okay, there we go. Stops are set. Yeah, beautiful. Alrighty, chat. I do have to go pee quickly. I want to see you guys now. Okay.
Feathers been calling, my enemies stalling, my people been balling, my team we been wildin'. Canada hunted, we use basic tools. Strategies moving where we gotta move. There wasn't no option, no time on the clock, and no setting it back, and we gotta get profit. I'm standing on top of the glory, the road. We was just rebels, ain't do what was told. When they asked me how we leveled up, without us getting stuck, we just muscled up. This game spin, no one gotta tighten up, gotta muscle up, or you will get stuck in this game. Falling, I'm balling on top of that mountain. I'm on and I'm calling my mama to tell her I'm good. I'm surrounded by family like back in the hood. I was falling from grace, I was misunderstood. And the pressure would sit you right down, but I stood up. I mean what I say and I say what I mean. On the balcony screaming, they just let me be. We had to slow it down. What goes around comes around. Oh, the frequency different now. I was going through different rounds. Hey, it's crazy, the progress is hitting now. Ain't no sitting and lost and found. I found what I lost in a minute now. I was on the wrong path, I admit it now. My only option was to get it now.
I got it on both and I learned from the losses. My failure was friendship, I saw it was ghosting. Started like everyone had certain tools. Only difference is I knew what to do. Now everyone calling when progress is stalling. My stock is missing, my life it ain't boring. Ain't no more hitting me up when you lose. When it's time to wake up, see you hitting the snooze.
When they ask me how we leveled up, without us getting stuck, we just muscled up. This game spin, no one gotta tighten up, gotta muscle up, or you will get stuck in this game.
Alrighty. Dollar rejecting that area. Let's see. One. Trading rap song has got cringe. Alrighty, chat. They could be that backside retest. Hourly out of the hourly close. Alrighty. I think the dollar is getting cracked here. Alright, chat, there's the backside retest. If we all below, if we close back above trouble, if we reject it, we want to see something similar to what we saw here. That move there. So reject, bearish candle, and then new lows potentially. Nah. Bro, how would we have traded NASDAQ here? There's honestly no entry that I could have taken here. It's holding above the volume. It didn't even retest that volume point of control. You can't trade NASDAQ, bro. Oh shit, look at US 30. What the heck happened here? What if there's a headline that came out? Let me try and check here first. Corporation. Trump administration has no plans to strike Venezuela. Nancy Pelosi. Microsoft AI forms a super intelligence team. US announces changes in the reciprocal tariff rates with China after the agreement. Russia's Volgograd oil refinery has altered operations following a Ukrainian drone attack. Okay, but that was 10-4. Alrighty, let's see what's gonna happen here. Oh, is this frozen on TradingView? Oh, I checked it. It's coming back up. Yeah, this is frozen on TradingView chat. Yeah, okay, we can't look at that. This is FP Markets. So they've got a bad feed. Yeah, Chad, gold is at that zone. Gonna have to see what is gonna happen here. If we close above here, we are definitely wrecked. Closures above there. 100% this thing is then coming back into this range. But while we're below there, we're still good. This would have been the ideal entry. But you never know how deep that pullback's gonna be. I'm in buys, US 30 and NAS, easy. There we go. Chad, if we can just put our hands together for Jason. Easy buys. Nah, Rooks, don't tell me. Let me go check. Where did he take the 50? Let me see. Rooks, how do you know he took a... How's that in his stories? Let me go check. Hi, Keegan. Joe, you gotta watch that, man, with the keen eye. Yo, that man is naughty. Chad, you know, I know he's in a trade. He gets this... He gets this little grin and he frowns and it's like, what do you mean, what am I looking at? I'm already out. I'm like, bro, we sitting here and chat. What do you mean you're out? Yeah, I just longed it there 50 pips ago. I'm like, Keegs, what are you talking about? You longed it 50 pips ago. Where did it on G chats? Well, then my thing is outdated, yeah. Where did he share it? Oh damn, my thing must be outdated then. Let me just... I don't see it, chat. Where's it in G chat? What time was that? Bro, I honestly can't see it. Oh, chart flex. Let me see. Oh, there. Quick 50 is 50. Yeah, is that man trading the 1 minute now? His Keegs on the 1 minute now. Shay, Keega. Hey there, man. Wait, let me see. Let me see what that man is trading. I check what he was trading. Okay. Did it give 50 though? Let me see. No, Flip, I don't know what he traded. I don't know what he traded. He sometimes trades his own prophetic stuff. Chad, those trades he doesn't share with you, that's prophetic trades. He's trading in the spirit. The reason he doesn't share it is because if you're gonna ask him why, he's gonna be like, yo, this. And it's like, hey, Keegs. He traded the pullback. Nah, he must show me tomorrow. I'm gonna sit down with him and say, Keegs, wait. Hey, Giga. Yeah, that man is naughty. Bev, maybe ask him there, Keegs, just give us a breakdown of that trade. Just say we wanna, as the chat, just wanna achter. Yo, Kiki. Rixie, maybe ask him there for explanation. Say, Keegs, will you just break down the trade for us? I can tell you now, that's a prophetic trade. Let me see what did he... Chad, I don't even know what he traded there. Let me try and figure out how he traded this. Let me see. Entry was 39.86. Okay. Joy, it was someone executing in the middle of a 1 minute. 39.86. Yeah, he was really... Maybe he didn't even know he was on the 1 minute. Because that's like... Yo, Kiga lazy. Or I think... Okay, I think what he... I think what he did maybe was... if you look at it, there was your test on the 1 minute. I shouldn't actually explain this because he's going to say, bro, exactly that. Keegan, you naughty, my brother. Okay, I think this is what I think he traded. So there you had your first test. So it's the same as this morning's trade. You had your first test, you would expect to bounce. Now, when you close back inside of the range, below the previous daily low, you basically... expect now volume to drive it down. So I think the reason he caught it somewhere here, wait, it was 86, so it was basically there. So I think that candle, literally when he pressed the button, I think he got filled there. So I can almost tell you that was the trade. And if he watches this back, he's going to laugh and be like, oh, Chris, I want to say it's that, but it's something I've been cooking here on the side. Brian, that's not part of the OES ecosystem. That is the Kigalezi. Yo, Kigalezi. Hey, Kiga. Chad, I'm going to actually video him once and show you that look that I'm talking about. When he grins, he's like, what do you mean, what do you mean, gold? I took my trade at 6 o'clock this morning. I'm done for the day. It's like, Keeks, bro, you don't even wake up at 6. No, but I had my alarm set for 5:30. It was a little liquidity sweep I was looking at during Asia just before I went to bed. Woo! Kiki, talk to us. He's here, Chad. Are you ready? Keeks, I'm telling the guys, when you give me that little grin and you squint your eyes like that, then I know this man cooked something there illegally. The Kigalezi OES. Keeks, I gave them the breakdown, which I think you took after analyzing it. So I want to see what you say. I think it is that. The TP is down here, my brother. TP is down there. Only thing I don't like about this 15 is we had this little pause candle. We had the re-break after retest there. This candle taking that bearish, after bullish 15 low, and now starting to push up. So that's not necessarily a good sign. There's still 8 minutes left on the candle, but this right here is not a good sign. So I don't want to choke the trade though, because we can go lower still, but you ideally don't want to see this. Alright, this breaking a low and then pushing back up. But I also, yeah, I don't want to kill the trade too quickly, because the idea now is simple. We are trading in quite a big liquidity zone. Remember what I said with yesterday's point of control. So if we can get below this, there's a very high probability gold goes all the way back down here to that EQ. So we'll see 7 minutes, and I think honestly what I am going to do is once we re-break this session low on the 15, I'm going to okay, that is me break even. Okay, because now we need to run for it. I'm break even, Chad. Oh shit. Oh damn, mayday, mayday. Guys, just get the police on the line. There is a potential for a payday, but we'll see. Okay, I think that's managed well. 80% to target. Let's just check here. Yeah, more than 80%. So if we take a break even here, I'm not even phased. I think we managed well. So we'll see. Okay, wait, did Kigo respond? I don't know why. I don't know why I think I need to look at the trade to force it down. It's going to do what it's going to do. We had an OES zone marked out on the Asia high. We dropped down to the 1 minute closure. So early jumped in the 1 minute, then it ran with volume. I told you guys, there's the trade. Keegs, it was basically an inversion of this morning's trade, but just now back below Asia highs. Okay, so I was right. Funded, let's go, Chris. You are a boss. Thank you, my brother. Well done. Alright, it seems we shall be eating a break even here. Not yet, not yet. Dollar coming back. But yeah, Chad, follow the rules beautifully here. 80% to target, go break even. Break of session low. 15-minute candle. 5 minutes left. So yeah, I don't think the result would be horrific. Let's see if we can get that last little hurrah. Yeah, Brian, I don't actually like if it closes like this, especially if it closes inside of the zone. I think we chalked. Okay, that's break even, Chad. That is a break even for me on that account. This account is still in. Damn, how much was it up here? $1,700. And that's break even on both. Okay. Not the worst. I wouldn't have done anything differently there. Protected capital, sat through some drawdown here. Nice little retest. Let's check here. Yeah. Unlucky there, Chad. Very close to TP. Also couldn't really go with that 50 pip stop because we didn't have that retest here. So you gotta allow for that retest to come in. Because imagine your stop was somewhere here and you just get stopped, but the idea is still valid. Potential for re-entry here, no. Maybe. Maybe. Oh damn, there is a potential for... I don't know. No, I'm talking shit. $5 minutes. Where the flip am I looking? Yeah, I know. No chat, that is the session. 5-minute OES, boys. You guys would have taken this if you waited. So I'll check something in there. Oh yeah. Alrighty, Chad. Should have taken key extract. I should have, Brian. I didn't know we were back on the 1 minute. But Chad, yeah, that is the session for me. I think we did well. Took a nice win this morning. Dollar somewhat stuck in that range. US 30, again, this chart is a little cooked. It is actually coming back. Let me open it here quickly. Okay, no, it's back down again. US 30. German 30 also down. So let's see how this 15. Unlucky. Yeah. Chad, that is the session. I want to thank you guys for joining. Tomorrow is our last two sessions for the day. Please don't try and force anything now for the rest of the session. We had a nice win this morning. There were some pips here if you collected. If you're not yet at break even, I do suggest you go break even at least. Trade can still work out, but closed at the 80%. Beautiful. So Chad, I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. Let's finish off the week strong. Don't go and ruin your week now. Later tonight, let's stay disciplined. Kigo taking a beautiful 50 is 50. And we're going to see you guys tomorrow morning, Chad. Peace and love. Peace.